Hey guys, today we're going to do a really quick brow tutorial. So I want you to know that whatever you have, you can make do with it. You can do it. You can make use of it. I'm using a Davis pencil today. On the norms, I use brow gel. I use other brow pencil, but this one has been working for me lately. So this is what I'm using. The secret of having a really natural looking brows is to make your pencil really sharp, and then do not hold your pencil too tight to the brows or to the skin. You have to be really light with it, really light. As you can see, my pencil is really sharp. Emphasis on that. Your pencil must be really sharp and firmly, lightly. Do not be too tight. Okay, so just lightly outline the brows. After outlining it, brush the brows. So my beauty liner by beauty pencil has finished. I had to use the spoolie. After using your brush, after using your pencil, better don't throw it away. That spoolie is really sweet and important. So after doing that, just brush up the brows and then try to darken the outline. I have noticed that works for me. It makes your brows stand, like it makes it pop more. Yeah, that is the word. So the next thing you need to do, if your pencil is not still sharpened, you have to sharpen it and then do really light strokes on your brows. Trust me, this works sweet and it is magical. Can you see it looking really natural already? Just make sure you're not putting too much pressure on the pencil. Just go really lightly. Light strokes does the magic if you want your brows to be looking really natural. For this video, we are doing really natural looking brows. So the next thing I used is TM Essential Brow Tamer. This just keeps your brow in place. You know, like you trying to lay your edges or you trying to put a baby to sleep. Yes, that is it. Your brows are going to stay in place all day. And I know some people use edge control. I actually tried once and it did not work for me because edge control tends to get oily and I don't want my brows to be oily. So this works like magic. You can try it. Just try to brush in the brows and then that's all. So the next thing is to go in with your concealer. So the trick of doing your brows is we want the highest part of your brows to be popping. So what you need to do is to use a concealer that is 2 shades lighter than 2 or 3 shades, depending on how you can blend. So I use 2 shades lighter than a skin tone for a brow bone. This is really important. You are trying to make the illusion that that place is higher than the other parts of your brows, and yes, that is how you want it to be. So that is where I really place my emphasis on. If I do so to myself, that is where I actually like to place my emphasis on. I like to use 2 shades to 3 shades lighter than the client's skin tone, and then the rest of the brows, which is the front and then the tail of the brows, I use a shade of concealer. So the front parts I use LA Girl concealer in Fawn, and the one for the brow bone I used medium beige, I think. So the next thing is to just blend, and then the secret of blending in your concealer to be seamlessly and flawless is to use a fluffy brush to blend in with a concealer. You know there's already concealer on the brows, the one you used earlier, but you still have to put more concealer on the fluffy brush and then blend it in. This works like magic. This just makes your concealer go in smoothly, because there are sometimes when I used to just blend the concealer I use for my brows, I don't know, it tends to crack or get cakey also, or have harsh lines, and it doesn't work well. So I noticed that this has been working well for me. That is what I did. I added more concealer and then blended everything in seamlessly. And then to end it all, I used Beauty Line by Didi. I've forgotten what they call this, but I use it to just set the brow. Yes, to set the brow. And then this last part, sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. I use a foundation shade to just clean up the upper part of my brows. And yeah, That's all. Your brow is ready. I'm ready. I'm ready to go. Thank you for watching. Please like, share,